Every single adventure begins with an idea. And my idea was to visit the Pyrenees. Truth is, I'm French and I haven't gotten much time to actually visit and explore my own heritage, my own country. So here's to that, slow traveling around the Pyrenees in France, where I'm from. Welcome to a new slow travel vlog. Today we are in the Pyrenees. Jake and I rented this little beauty in Bordeaux yesterday night, so it took us a day and a half to drive here out in the Pyrenees, so it's our first night here. And on the program there's a lot of hiking, lots of lakes, lots of reconnection with nature, and also enjoying the simple things in life. And so we have this van for about 8 nights, so this is going to be a packed itinerary with lots of tips on how to do van life if you're a beginner to van life, and also traveling in the Pyrenees, which is, you know, that mountain range that separates France and Spain. So I really hope you enjoy it. One of the first tip that I want to share with you, which is related to the van behind us, is parking. So parking can be a nightmare with your van because there's so many places that are forbidden and whatnot. So the ultimate, absolute must-have app on your phone is called Park4Night, and the 4 is a 4. And that app will help you find these little gems of a parking spot that are free, also help you locate campgrounds that are free or paid. Essentially, you can have as many filters as you want to try to find the perfect parking spot for you. And this one tonight is quite special because it's in front of a lake. Tonight's parking spot features magnificent views here of the mountains in the Pyrenees range, and we have a little tree for shade, and we have a little lake here. So isn't this just completely idyllic? Can't wait to show you what we get up to. Tomorrow's an early start, hopefully for sunrise. We'll see how that goes.
So first activity for the day is, after drinking some coffee and showering, is taking out the stand-up paddleboard. How's the crib?
Fresh.
Oh.
Good morning. We've made it to Lac d'Estaing, right here in the background. This morning has been pretty rough. We realized that the back part of the van, the electricity just isn't working, so we have no running water, no electricity. It's okay though. I think Jake and I were just saying this is part of van travel. Things just always go wrong. And I think it's a bit humbling in that way to just understand that, you know, maybe you don't need to shower every single day and it's okay. Maybe things are just going to start on the bad foot in the morning and you can still have a great day, especially when you're surrounded with this beauty. And Jake has brought an inflatable right there, an inflatable paddleboard, and we're gonna take it out on the lake. You can't swim on the lake, just important to note, but it doesn't say you can't paddle, so let's go for it. We're crossing a sea of, it's not sargassum, but must be something quite similar. Let's give this a try. I'm gonna try to stand up on this thing now, because the kneeling's the easy part. Gotta say, I'm actually quite surprised with the quality of this inflatable board. It's really good. It was pretty easy to inflate as well. And now I'm in the middle of the lake, le Lac d'Estaing, so in the middle of the high Pyrenees. And next up we're gonna go visit Gavarnie and Pont d'Espagne, so yeah! Absolutely, hands down, the best way to deflate an inflatable.
How was the first paddle? That sign is so ugly, we should have done it over there.
It's amazing, so peaceful. My butt is drenched, but Alright, so we've decided to do our big 2-day hike tomorrow. The weather looks promising, and so we're in town just getting some groceries. We had to stop at a campground because fortunately we're out of water, out of electricity. This morning was kind of a mess. wasn't it?
Oh my.
Oh my.
But it's so nice this afternoon. There's a lot happening though, so I'm just guiding you.
Yeah, you guide me, I do the talking. So we're gonna get some food in town for tomorrow. Also go to the pharmacy, but we'll show you exactly what we're packing for this 2-day hike. So don't worry about that, it's coming right up. The town is busy and we're in August. We had the last spot at the campground. The last spot! We are pretty much done displaying all the things that we're going to take on this hike, and it's quite a lot. So I'll just run you through what we're bringing for, this is just a 2-day hike, so it's one overnight, we're sleeping in a tent one night, and then that's all we're bringing. Let's look at it. Whoa! Alright, so obviously here you have all clothes. So that's clothes for 2 days. I'm going to be wearing pretty much the same outfit. Socks, really important. This is a little cooking thing where you have stove tops, some cutlery and whatnot, reusable toiletries, food. So I'm packaging a lot of my food here. This is more food. This is the food corner. Some music here. This is Jake's clothes. So we're packing warm layers because we're in the mountains and it's bound to be cold. Towel because it's always useful. A dry bag, very important to think about. This is going to be hooking up into our stove, and this is our stove top right here. We have 2 sleeping bags here, obviously. They're for +1 degree, so we should be fine. This is the tent here. We have shoes. It's always good to bring a second pair of shoes when you're hiking because you often want to change out of your shoes you've been walking in all day. So we're bringing a second pair of shoes. 2 backpacks, and that's not accounting for all the gear we're bringing. And that's a lot of gear too. So that's that. We'll see how much it weighs when they're full.
So tomorrow we'll be taking 2 sacks and we're doing an overnight trek. How long is it?
It's over 30 kilometers.
Okay, so 15 kilometers a day, carrying about 25 kilos.
You think 25 for you?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Maybe it's under, maybe it's like 20. But it's pretty good. It's pretty heavy.
This backdrop just looks like it's out of Apple computers and fake.
So this is the entrance that we're starting at, is called Gavarnie.
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 Cirque de Gavarnie.
And oh my god, you can see an epic waterfall just straight there. Right there.
Wow, in the light. So we're not taking the classic itinerary. Most people will take the road that goes straight to the waterfall. We're going through Plateau de Bellevue, so we'll link our itineraries, right, in case people are curious.
Definitely.
Yep. So the ascent begins. The 2-day ascent.
Yeah, Hagloff shoot's going well. We're obviously all kitted out.
Oh, I'm geared up. A
And
legit hiker for once.
in terms of performance, this stuff is incredibly comfortable. So if you are, this isn't sponsored, obviously, this is just me giving you my honest opinion about wearing Hagloff's hiker gear because they're not paying me anything to say this, but I really do think that the gear is good.
And they're also super sustainable. They're one of the few companies like Patagonia that really invests in the future, our future, especially if you're young. And the gear is amazing, especially the backpacks, I will say. They're really comfortable.
Wait. Updating the vlog.
We just had lunch. It's been an intense hike.
So far, okay, so to put this into perspective, before when we were talking, we were over on this ridge.
Really on the other side.
Literally there, like just there.
Yeah.
So we've come all the way around here,
Oh, we have.
and there's a huge waterfall just over there, and now we're facing this insane waterfall back here. But it's just been such a beautiful, enjoyable hike. So yeah, we just had a little lunch snack and we're gonna go continue to the route number 12. Oh, I tell you what, I sure hope those stars are pretty tonight, because this has been the biggest day of hiking with a 30-kilo pack. I think I'm hitting, let me tell you, like well over 20,000 steps on the Fitbit. We have a tent!
Yes!
So this will be the perfect backup for the star lapses.
Yes.
Oh damn. Does that look pretty? Does that look pretty? Okay, this is an absolute first. I've never tried dehydrated bolognese, and I thought this was a cool...
I did not think it was a good idea.
Well, we both kind of saw it at Decathlon, and we're like...
We're intrigued.
Yeah, and so when you look inside, it's like... There's actual meat in there. That's what I just don't get.
It's bio meat.
It's like, that's meat.
It's bio meat.
Bolognese in a bag. They call it bolognese in a bag. You put the bolognese, you put the water in the bag. All right, we're at the moment where we're gonna give bolognese in a bag its premiere taste, its debut. Here we go. We're digging in. So it's pretty watery. The meat does not look like meat.
I swear it's meat. It's real.
You know what?
It's actually not bad.
It's it's surprisingly edible for something that's dehydrated and comes like is sold on the shelf in a
That may
activewear store.
You just walked 17 kilometers.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we have smashed it today.